What's up, everybody? I'm here to help you or teach you how to use Cain and Abel effectively. Apparently there's been a bit of confusion on the pictorial, and people are not understanding it even with that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate the sniffer by clicking this one, this icon, and this icon or button. And now we're going to go there and let it be activated. Now it'll come over to the plus symbol and we'll click. Oh shit. First I should probably tell you how to configure it. Okay, this right here is my IP, 10.59.128. That's my IP over the gateway at the front office where the modem is being, where the router's at. Might I add, I'm kind of high on the lower tab right now. So now I'm going to come over to Start, Run, and I'm going to type in CMD. I'm going to click OK. Might not vary, so don't run to any conclusions. I'm going to type in ipconfig all. Okay, so now we'll follow that shit, and then we'll come over here and we'll see that that's right there as is right there. Now you're going to want to focus on the default gateway, which is this one right there, 10.59.1.1. Now be noted that on not every router has the same default gateway address. Sometimes it may be 192.168.1.1, or for this one, each ISP and each router manufacturer has it set up differently. But so just keep in mind that it's a default gateway. So you don't need to bother with knowing the IP address, as you might be confused with that. But you'll want to know the default gateway and your IP address. And be noted that you cannot scan a network if a network isn't there. So like if you're just behind a modem, you're not going to get passwords. So we'll minimize that. Now we'll come over here and we'll click apply. Now you don't just keep all these are your startup options. You don't need those going unchecked. APR, art poisoning routine. You don't need to use this spoof. You don't need to do that unless you're a pussy and you think you're going to get caught. You can always spoof your IP behind a proxy. Trace route, that's like using the ICMP packet. That's a ping, and I got that checked, but you don't need to. I just have it there out of obsession. HTTP field, hypertext transfer protocol fields. This is like when you go to your page on the internet to log into your account. In the forum, through where it just submits to the back end to verify that you got the correct login and username. Well, the fields, the value. If you know the values to the thing, like login, whatever, whatever it may be, you can manually input it here, so it'll pick up those which may not be already included by default in Cain. Same thing with the password field. Username, password. Make sure you read people. This is your this is the protocols which it will pick up from. You can I don't think you can add in here. No, you cannot. You got the POP, you got the HTTP, you got the FTP, all that good stuff. Challenge, you don't need to bother with that. Once it's all set up, click OK. Make sure if apply is not grayed, click apply. I mean, yeah. Click OK now. Now we'll come over here and we'll activate it once again. And now you'll see that this is the host. Now you're going to come over here and we're under the sniffer tab. This is going to click this, and yeah, I've already told you about that. I'm going to click OK. Now it's going to scan. Notice I got a shitload of them. Major hacks up ahead. We've got about 30 seconds to scan. We'll be happy and merry on our way. Kids don't do drugs. I'm so fucking high. Causing mischief. Wow, we was getting buffalo. Oh, that's so fucking manufacturer. Alright, come on now. Okay, now since we've got all that going now, so now we'll come over here to the routing. Whoops, my APR. Now you see all this, I've already been scanning for a few days. Got bored. Now we're gonna click on APR on the left pane, and then we're gonna come back with our mouse cursor. We're gonna click on the top. Now you see how the plus symbol became activated. Now you can, or enabled. And you can click on that. Now remember I told you about the default gateway. Now you're gonna find your default gateway IP in this. Click it. Now you're gonna drag a box, hold your right click or left click. Right click, left click. I'm fucking confused. Anyway, you're gonna click everything which is not a part of the default gateway, and then once it's all highlighted, click OK. I'll give it a second to initialize, and it'll become poisoning status. Now you see how it's halfway routing. Now when it's done with that, you'll start getting all the the other gateways that are the IPs that are out there that are available or currently connected to the mode or the router at the time you're scanning will become I can't think. You get what I'm trying to say anyway, so fuck it. So once it's done that, you'll see that the packets are being transferred in red across the network and become a part of Cain for your elite hacks or something like that. Now once it's already done that, you should already have some passwords. Now we're going to routing. This is nothing too important. This is your passwords. I've already got some FTPs. I've got POP, that's your Post Office Protocol version 3. Hypertext Transfer Protocol SMTP, that's mail. So that's, and then you click on these things, which I'm not going to click because I don't want you stealing my stuff. Not that it's not yours to have, but I'm just not that way. And that's your VoIP, voice over IP. For me, this is really hard for me to get this working. I think out of the last year, I've been playing with this over and over. I probably had like maybe two calls that I was able to hear like 3 seconds of it. Other than that, it just came up like it didn't want to work. This is your cracker. You can use this to try and brute force or dictionary crack the keys and hashes. Trace route, like Tracert, you can find the locale of where the IP is coming from. That is, wireless. This is your adapters. If you don't have one hooked up, it'll return an error. Activate scan, and you can use this to capture streaming packets that are coming in. You'll need a tool though to have that become enabled. It won't work just with your wireless card, and it's called Air PCAP. That's the device, and you can get it off Google. Let's see here. I'll take you to the site real quick. Put this in frame. Air PCAP. I think this is it. As you can see, let's see here. I think it's like 200 bucks. Oh, whoa, 554, 594. That's the 3-pack. I think it's 200 and something bucks just by itself. Anyway, that is the tutorial on Cain. And then here's your decoders. You can dump all your personal shit into this in case you've lost your password or something, right? Alright, good luck.